Oh shoot! I forgot to change the title. Oh, this is off to a good start, everybody. Oh, jeez, I forgot to change the title. It is now episode 14 of Blackwood. Right, I had to update the Twitch. What am I doing? Yes, episode 14. We are on episode 14 of Blackwood. If you watched the previous episode, you'll realise that we didn't quite have our party. So we're starting off with our party today. We are here and we are going to finish. Okay, we were up there, but I've done some inventory problems between episodes and I want to get on it. And I noticed something. My fears have been subsided. It's been great. Who did I notice here? The Free Winds, they live! Oh, I was so concerned I never saw them in Redmayne. I thought they had all died, and my dog's now come up to say hello as if he wants some. There's nothing for you. No. But the Free Winds, they live! Yay! They didn't die, they didn't perish. Mayron's Dagon didn't do much. Hey, I'm sorry, Boogie. I say he didn't do much. He did much, but he didn't kill the Free Winds. Yay, Waggy Bum. They're alive. It's so nice, so cool. Oh, the Duke of Crows is here at the party. Oh wow, Stibbons. That's Stibbons. You all know Stibbons. If you've watched the episodes all the way through, you will know Stibbons. Now, where's Keshu? Keshu's the one that keeps saying it every time we come here. These guys have turned up. That's so cute as well. Oh, Baragon. Hello, Everly's brother. Oh, Himjas. Hello. Oh, my God. Oh, my Ajita.
Have one with me.
Is that my Miri? I'm seeing double. I've got Miri there and Miri there. Oh, Liam Elendis. Hello, Liam. I never spoke to you.
Miri said you were involved in some big adventure, but I never thought she meant literally going to war with a Daedric prince.
He's been busy in Blackwood, as you know.
I'm a little bit mad that Miri didn't invite me to help you this time, but I won't pretend that I would have been any help at all. I barely got out of that scrape with the waking flame alive. Just don't let her get a big head about it, all right?
No promises.
Yeah, well, fair. Miri might even be more headstrong than Mother. You take care of my sister, though. Our dad will get an ulcer if you two are always off to feck knows where in Oblivion.
I'll try to keep her out of trouble.
That's all a helpless baby brother can ask. At least until I can wrestle with 4 armed giants myself. Hope to see you both again soon.
Oh, she's standing right next to you. Double. Seeks the dark. Hello! The Thieves Guild guys! Ariel Phil! Hello!
Ooh,
You're funny.
Fancy party. Look at you making friends in all the high and low places. I bet a few of these folk have a plump pouch in their drawers.
Are you two here to steal something?
What? No! Well, maybe just the little snacks coming by on the trays, but that's what you do at parties, right? Six and I just wanted to check in on you. He says maintaining good contacts is important in the business. Plus, free food.
What happened to the relic you broke?
Six was afraid we'd get fleeced on the payment, but the old guy was totally fine with it being busted. He was relieved even. Said it's one less dangerous object in the world. Turns out he's got a vault full of cursed stuff. Weird thing to collect.
And what's next for you two?
We'll be getting back to the guild with our dues. I'm sure after this job I'll be a fully fledged thief. Oops, full-fledged thief. Then Lady Twilight will make her debut for real. We should do another caper soon.
Yeah. Hello.
Try not to draw any unnecessary attention, would you? We already stick out like a sore thumb with Erithel gaping over the scenery.
What are you two doing here?
Trying to blend in. Badly. Just wanted to say farewell before we skip town. Figure we owe you that much after you salvaged that job for us.
Did things work out?
Surprisingly, yes. We got that hunk of junk to our buyer, and they were thrilled to take it off our hands, even in its busted condition. I expected a high-elf collector to be more fussy. Things worked out for everybody but the painted eye.
Where are you headed next?
Back to give the guild its cut and report on Erithel's progress. lack thereof. She did manage to show some improvement this time, but she's not ready to leave the nest. Plus, I don't hate anyone at the guild enough to inflict her on them.
How's the romance going, Ysara?
Isn't it wonderful? Such a romantic story I've written for myself. But I feel like there's much left to discover. This party is sure to involve some steamy goings-on as well.
How do you feel about your new arrangement?
Wonderful. It's going smashingly. He's my muse, my inspiration, my reason for getting out of bed. And he's my... well, we'll have to see, won't we?
I don't know how that would work out, but okay. Muffin!
You made the right decision having Ysara keep me around. We will be very happy together. The muse and the writer.
What was the other one? Oh no, they're in a thingy. Party attendee, Councillor Leviticus. Oh, Leviticus is here! Perseus Locke. Oh, he's the stylist. I'm not wearing your dress right now, I'm sorry. I think I busted it. Gila. I don't really want to speak to Gila. Hang on, Gila's the one that is saved in the thingy. Should I have maybe done more of these before I came to the party? Oh, to be honest with you, apart from maybe that, I don't think there's anyone else that I could have done. Maybe everyone's here. I've got to speak to the Three Winds though. There's no doubt about that. I have to.
I had no plans to leave my cavern where the magic of the eternal flow, but I had to see this little celebration for myself. It seems I made a wise decision. The drinks here taste more refined than Otumi Ra's bug water.
Ooh.
Perhaps I may learn the recipe.
Ooh, okay. Lucy!
In a party with this many people, I find it quite simple to sneak extra drink unnoticed. A little misdirection and someone's food vanishes from their plate. Just a little game I play with myself.
Atumi!
It is time to feast and make merry. Where is the cake? Where is the drink? Point me
I can
to
give
the
you
games
cake.
of strength. None of these dry-skinned beakos shall leave this party unchallenged.
Here, hang on a minute. Hang on. You want cake? Cake! There's the cake! Woo! Cake! I need some cake. Nom. First slice. Nope, not another slice. Look so.
This party is exactly how I
You
like
put a frog to
them.
the party.
Keshu the Blackfin really knows how to throw a celebration. Reminds me of the feasts that Otumi Ra throws. We might be up until the morning frogs sing.
What will you and the village of Stone Waste do now?
Well, after you left, we discussed moving on, but the winds convinced us to stay. We fought for our home. Leaving would hollow out our victory.
Yeah, I agree.
So, the rebuilding has begun. Feel welcome to visit should the marsh breeze ever blow you in our direction.
Hey, no problem. I shall do. Now, they were talking about Keshu, but I'm not seeing Keshu anywhere. Oh, Keshu's that one. Stevens!
Oh, a party was just what I needed to calm my nerves after what happened at the Zonmir. It's sort of refreshing to attend a function where I'm not the primary servant doting on the crowd.
So, no lingering effects concerning the voroplasm or your duplicates? I was going to say disciples.
No, unless you count these tiny balls of goo that keep following me around. Lady Laurent says she catches glimpses of other me's in the crowd, but I think that's just her nerves. She can be quite tense and irritable if she skips her afternoon tea.
Yeah, okay. Hello, Lady Clarice.
Good to see you, friend.
Blech.
I wanted to make sure you knew how thankful I am for rescuing Stibbins from all that slime. Good help, well, mediocre help, is so hard to replace. Oh, and I heard you saved Blackwood. Congratulations on that.
What's next for Lady Laurent?
Oh, I'm sure there'll be another adventure. And Stibbins goes where I go. I can't seem to get rid of him, no matter how hard I try. No, I jest. I wouldn't think of leaving him behind. Who else would carry all my packages? He's very good at that.
Ah, cool. I'm so glad I've recorded this. I wanted to catch up with everybody. I hope this is everybody anyway, because I don't want anyone to be missing from the party. I mean, no, like I said, I think it's only really the delve, and then maybe something there, maybe something up here, but I mean, I would have thought I would have. Oh no, I know there's a waste shrine up there. Looks like it might have been everyone actually. Yay! Finally, time to get on cashew!
Welcome to the celebration, mercenary.
Thank you!
There are many here who wish to thank you and share a drink or two.
I've spoken to him.
Where are Sombrin and Kalia? I expected you to bring them with you.
Sombrin took Kalia somewhere to teach her how to control her power where they won't endanger others.
Choosing exile to spare others from danger is a noble decision. I wish them well, even as I worry about Sombrin and Kalia out there on their own. Everyone else has gathered. Eat, drink, talk to your friends. In time, I shall address the crowd.
I've already spoken to my friends. Who should I talk to?
Anyone you like. They have all come to show you their appreciation. And do not leave too swiftly. I intend to boast of your accomplishments soon. I see Evely has arrived. Perhaps you should begin with her.
Well, I have already spoken to everyone I really deem important to speak to, so Evely!
So this is what it's like being the hero everyone looks up to? Most of the stories I've read end with a hero riding off into the sunset
I wonder how our
anyone
little,
can properly thank them. But I feel like we ought to stay for just a little while, don't you?
Definitely! You're a famous adventurer now.
I don't know about that, but I certainly feel more experienced. And I have you to thank. Well, you and Captain Rianne and Governor Keshu and poor foul Lupus. Can you believe this all started because I couldn't leave Emperor Leovik's secret alone?
We still need to find the fourth ambition, I suppose.
That's right, I almost forgot. And we should be ready to help Sombrin and Kalia when they return. I don't believe that Mehrunes Dagon and his followers are just going to leave them alone. I really thought the ambitions were actual weapons, though.
Take care of yourself, Evely.
Here, your share of the last of our compensation from Leowin. And a little something from me. I learned so much at your side. If you ever need any help, just send word and I'll come running. Oh look, I think Governor Keshu's ready to speak.
Ooh. Well, I'm not going to judge us yet because if Keshi's ready to speak, I'm actually kind of curious now of what's happened to our little watcher friend. If you know Dreamer. If you don't know Dreamer, go and watch the episode. It's in the playlist down below, and I believe it's I think Dreamer's in the title. It's like releasing Dreamer on the world or something. Oh, it's Dreamer there. Dreamer! Dreamer!
So this is what it's like to be part of an audience. It's much more cheerful than watching silently from the shadows. I especially like the clapping and cheering.
How has your transition been?
Oh, wonderful! All the players have welcomed me among the troupe as if I've always been a part of it. Some even invented some backstories for me that are way more interesting than anything I came up with.
So you are enjoying being an actor?
Yes, yes, yes! I've gotten to try out so many things since I became alchemy student. Like sticking a sword under my arm for a death scene and not stabbing myself in the chest. I'm not allowed to try sword swallowing yet, though.
Best of luck with your future roles.
Thank you for giving me a chance. I get to be anyone I want now. But most importantly, I get to be me. And don't worry, I am now totally aware that break a leg is merely a figurative expression.
Dreamer. Alchemy.
The House of Reveries couldn't pass up attending such a lustrous affair, even if we aren't the main attraction. I always knew you were lead material.
Bravo! Bravo! Oh, sorry. So how are things going with your understudy?
Dreamer is a marvel to behold. Fantastic and dreadful at the same time. A true idiot savant. They almost killed themselves practicing pratfalls. Once informed that there is more technique than throwing themselves on their face, they learned quickly.
I guess you have your hands full.
More than with most hopefuls, certainly. But there's nothing more rewarding than nurturing a burgeoning talent. Mark my words, Dream will be a star. I might find myself next in line for Grand Maestro when all is said and done.
Best of luck.
I think we both know that luck has little to do with it. May your talents lead you to your dreams as well.
Ah, thank you. Ergon, I'm not really that worried. Oh, as we got the history of heme jars, why not?
Heroic friend, I am very glad to see you alive and well. It is a shame I could not fight in the fierce battle with you and lend you my incredible strength. But a great warrior such as yourself proved victorious anyway.
How are things at Hootenzel?
Tentative, like a newly formed river emerging from two springs. But it flows. The water is muddy, but will soon run fresh and clear, I am sure. Nahish Nurwal and Lieutenant Biria have been working hard to ensure that our peace lasts. Thanks to you.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I will speak to Gila just because she's the last I saved.
It is good to see you again, and to learn that your heroism did not end with my friends and I must thank you again for what you did for us. Destroying the idol of Zulunat continues to have a lasting impact.
How are your friends? Have they recovered?
They are well. Thank you for asking. It will take time for all of us to recover from the horrible things
biting
we
your nails.
witnessed, but you gave us that chance. We will never forget that.
Ah, I'm glad that you made it.
Speak very slowly.
No, I don't want to speak to Miri. I want to Rianne Lure.
It's good to see you, mercenary. Enjoy yourself at the party. You certainly earned it.
Ah, nice. Short and sweet. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay, because I've spoken to well, apart from those two, not really care about those two. Let's Viria.
A pleasure to see you again. Many brigadines, myself included, have been quite impressed with the stories we've heard of your exploits. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, given what you did for us at Hootenzel.
Ah, thank you for so much for reinforcing the Redmane Keep as well. Really needed it. I'm glad that you all survived. Hello, Leviticus.
I wanted you to know how appreciative I am of what you've done for us. Not only did you reveal Vondacia for the traitor he was, you took him down and saved Blackwood. Countess Cairo and the Chamber of Legates, thank you. You're always welcome here.
What are your plans for Leowyn now, Counselor?
Plans? The same as they were before this trouble started. Work with Gideon to secure our borders and keep the war from impacting Blackwood directly. Make sure our communities stay safe and prosper. If not for you, none of that would even be possible.
Okay, Perseus.
You're not wearing that dashing outfit I sold you? If today's celebration is not the perfect occasion to dress up, I don't know what is. Perhaps you should visit my shop again to freshen up your wardrobe, hmm?
I'm surprised you got invited to this affair.
Why? Shouldn't a leading Leowyn business person attend a celebration for all of Blackwood? Besides, after I let word slip that you and Everly had patronized my shop, business has been booming. Everyone just has to know which outfit you selected.
Okay, fine. I'm sorry, but I busted the dress. You will see that in the other episode. Just watch them through. Okay, let's just get this bit over with, and then...
Oh, hey! I almost forgot. I have something for you.
Something for me? What is it?
Here. Your share of the last of
We've
our
already gone through this, so I'm just going to complete it.
Mother Morrowind has an eye
Welcome,
on you.
people of Blackwood and honored friends. We have weathered a terrible storm, so now we celebrate. Many had a hand in this victory, including those who gave their lives for our cause. But I want to honor the two heroes beside me. Without them, all would have been lost. So stand tall and raise your cups to the sky Remember those who fell and praise the deeds of those who lived. To victory!
To victory! Drinky! Whoop, there you go. Raise the glass! Yay! Is that the quest now done then? Nothing else? The only thing that I have is maybe to do the dailies, and we'll go up to do the public dungeon at least. Yeah. Well, there is... Unfortunately, there is someone that didn't attend the party. And that's because we failed to do the thing. Now, I am going to do that in this episode anyway, for you guys. There is someone that didn't.
Well?
Considering Miri and Liam have attended, the one that didn't is Bastian. Now. Oh, Lymph! Hello! Didn't realize you were here. Hi!
It seems you have done well, little mortal. I hear you killed Mehrunes Dagon's high priest and stopped the planes from merging. I find you to be interesting. I will remember that the next time I require the assistance of a mortal agent.
The next time?
You must realize that the events surrounding Liv are secret, and the four ambitions have not yet reached their climax.
I have not.
When next Dagon and his followers emerge from the shadows, I will be waiting to see what they do. And then, I'll send for you.
So the next chapter may end up having Sombrun and Kalia with their powers under control, and maybe the hunt for the fourth. Ah! I get it now. I didn't talk to Elam either. I'm so sorry. Hello, my brother. I should have spoken to you.
I suppose things worked out in the end, but let me offer a word of caution. Dragging the Brotherhood into this was risky. What you do in your spare time is your business, but assassins don't like the spotlight. We prefer lurking in the shadows.
Well, as much as I may have been in the spotlight, Elam drawls, no one knows that I am Dark Brotherhood, except for Everly. She's the only one that was told. No one else knows. So, screw you! So, what's next for the Master Assassin?
You mean after helping you clean up this massive debacle? Oh, the usual, I guess. Try some more of the local cuisine. Collect my next contract. Complete my next contract. What can I say? I'm a creature of habit.
Well, good for you. And I really want your costume. Your costume is just fab. Oh my god, it's lovely. I want it. Nice! I didn't realise you were here. Sorry, I just would have spoken to you earlier if I had realised. Right, back to what we were doing before we were so, I wouldn't say rudely interrupted, pleasantly interrupted by Lymph, and then the little nudge of reminder that I hadn't spoken to Elam, and I feel really, really bad about that. Because Elam's awesome, as much as he just berated me for the limelight. I am going to show you guys where Bastian is, and he is down here. And then we'll go to the public dungeon, because then at least I've got this over and done with, and I can go and get... Or I can choose between two. So, unfortunately, I didn't think about it when I was down here. Now, I was just hoping that the quest would lead me there directly, and I didn't realise he was down here. But this was a very suspicious place, I thought. And I was never led down that way. As close as we got here, I could have possibly had Bastian at the start, but because we were here and we went back up the way, I never went to that area. Bastian is on the island. So we are going to go in this final episode to get the last companion. Here we go. Let's make sure nothing else is popping up while we're here. Make sure we're not missing anything else. Like here.
Perhaps this was not such a grand idea.
Another person that maybe could have been in the party. Keshu travels beyond the village, part 2. Hi, Zeechus.
You have caught me in a moment of indecision, stranger. I set out with the idea of looking into strange rumors concerning Deepscorn Hollow. Now that I have had some time to think it over, I find that I lack the courage for the task.
Who are you, and what sort of rumors have you heard?
I am Zeechus. I deal in rumors, especially the sort that hint at opportunities.
For example, there is a cave called Deepscorn Hollow on an island by the coast. It is said to be a smuggler's den.
Such a shame I missed this.
But that is not the only rumor about the place.
What else have you heard about Deep Scorn Hollow?
Strange figures in hoods. Travelers who disappear. Masked nobles and dark rebels. Smugglers' tales to scare off the locals? Or something more? You seem brave. Perhaps you are interested. Remember your old friend Zeechus if you find riches there.
I'll go to Deep Scorn Hollow and investigate these rumors. Okay. Well, there's a pathway here as well. How did I not see this pathway? It's not marked on the maps, that's probably why I missed it, but look, there's a pathway that comes down here. Oh well. Alas, we're here now. Better late than never. Plenty of time on the recording as well to hopefully show this off. And I've got to remember, stay true to my character. Yes, that's important. She's a bitch. She's gonna be a bitch.
Hey, over here. I need some help.
Hey, what are you doing over here? What's happened here? Hello, what are you doing? Fancy meeting you here. Bastian.
Thank the Eight Divines. I could really use some help. The name's Bastion. Watch yourself, friend. I was accosted by a dark elf at this very spot. She went into the cave over there hours ago, but she might return at any moment.
What dark elf? What cave?
The dark elf Tanare Vels. She's a traveler I met along the road. The cave is Deep Scorn Hollow. The entrance is over by the dock. I'm here to retrieve a fellow named Quistley Silvel. His family sent me to find him. I think he's in trouble.
What do you want from me?
Untie me, please.
Yeah.
The Silvels will pay well if you help me get Quistley out of whatever trouble he's in. And I could use someone to watch my back. Interested? Oh, and check the shack. I think Tanare dropped something during our struggle.
I'll see if the dark elf left any clues behind, and I'll help you rescue Quistley.
Oh, thank you. Look around, would you? I'd like to examine whatever my attacker dropped.
I will. Hang on a minute. I've got a bloody hang now. Oh, my alarm's still going off. I forgot that happens when I've got the do not disturb. That's fine. The hut. Yeah, okay. Have I got the both of them now? No. Tanari's contract. Tanari Vels, as promised, our agreement in writing that you do not take me at my word after our long association is a bit insulting, but I am feeling indulgent. You are to bring one Quincy Silvel to the Syndicate in Leowin, preferably alive. Complete this job and your debt to the Syndicate will be cleared. This fool Quinsley has difficulty remembering his debts, but the Silvels are a wealthy, Daggerful family. Maybe they can pay off their son's obligation. If not, debts can be paid off in a number of ways, as you well know. Current whereabouts, seen leaving the city some weeks ago, claimed to be going to Gideon. Many may have joined smugglers or bandits operating out of a cave south and east of Leowin, Deep Scorn Cavern or caves. That area is riddled with caves. Wears an expensive signet ring, dresses like a useless rich knob, fancies himself a ladies' man, brags a lot. Oh God. Do I want to save him? Hopefully smugglers haven't killed him before we can collect on his debts. Lars Sul Leowin. Okay. Bastian, Hallex, why did you not come over with me?
A letter? I knew I saw something fall out of Tanare's satchel when she ambushed me. Why, this is a contract. Tanare Vels is bringing Quistley in to pay debts in Leowin.
You and Tanari Vels are after the same quarry.
Damn it. I guess that explains why Tanare knocked me out and tied me up. Of course, that idiot Quistley would gamble away more than he had in his coin purse. He's done it before. Usually begs his parents for help, though.
Tanari's got a head start on you.
I ought to just let the Dark Elf have him, but it would be dishonorable. We better see if we can catch up to her. I'd like to leave her tied up and empty-handed when I drag Quisly out of here by his arrogant nose.
Did you tell Tanari you were going to Deep Scorn Hollow?
Probably. Yes, I did. We were just idly talking on the road. It never occurred to me that someone else might be looking for that petulant brat. It's not the first time I've been asked to get Quisly out of trouble.
Ah! It's alright. How often do you work for the Civeles?
All the time. House Sylvel has interests in a dozen cities. I travel all over Tamriel, looking after their business. I'm a mage by training, but I spend my days dealing with contracts and cargoes. And chasing after Quisly.
If you don't like the work, why do you do it?
The Sylvels fostered me from the time I was small, seeing to my education and giving me a place in their home. As I grew older, Lord Sylvel employed me in the family business. What I want to do isn't important. I have an obligation.
Did Tanari react when you mentioned your task?
No, not that I noticed. She said to keep an eye out for smugglers along the coast and departed soon after. She likely just hung back and followed me the rest of the way. Foolish of me. I should have been more alert.
You don't sound very fond of Quinsley.
I should try to hide it better, I suppose. We were raised together, more or less.
I put
Except
an N in
he
there.
was the firstborn of a wealthy family, and I was the foundling they took in. Something which Quisly never quite let me forget.
Have you been looking after Quisly all along?
Well, it's the right thing to do. I mean, the Sylvels gave me shelter, educated me alongside Quisly, even hired a tutor for me when I showed some magical aptitude. I owe them. And if looking out for Quisly is how I pay them back, so be it.
Okay, let's go find Quisly.
This is different for Quisly. He's not one for any sort of rough living, other than maybe going to gambling dens and taverns in the seedier parts of town.
Did you tell Tanari why you were going to Deep Scorn?
Probably. Yes.
I've already gone through this.
We were just idly talking on the road. It never
Okay,
occurred.
wait, shut up. We're going. You coming? No? Okay. I thought you were coming with me to watch your back. Are you not coming with me and Miri? Or have I forgot to get rid of Miri? Or can I have all of them? I don't know. I can get rid of Miri if I need to. Oh no.
Maybe there's more to this place than meets the eye. First time I've had to look for Quisly in such a rustic location. Not his usual style.
Okay, I've got you both. Good. That's cool. Just let me read a book, because Miri will be thankful for that. Look at that. Eee. Oh, there's a backpack and a book. I'm not reading all that, so if you want to read it, pause the video. So much for being a mage. You cast nothing. Oh, you did then. Well done. Congratulations. You did something. Oh, backpack.
This is definitely not a smuggling operation.
Okay. I wonder if it's going to be long-winded like Miri's one. Miri's one was a lot longer than I wanted it to be. I would like.
All prepared.
Thank you, but I don't need it. Appreciate it though. Maybe your timing could be better. Okay, nothing here. Use will, however, perish. Thank you. Aha. down there to loot? No?
I wonder what this place was. It doesn't... Those roots. It looks like there's another passage beyond.
Couldn't you not finish your first sentence before you got into that? But okay, fine. Whatever. Okay.
How did Quisley stand it down here? It's not what I'd call luxurious.
Hello, sir. I see you're here too. Looking for this down Quisley like me, huh?
Ready for some teamwork?
Woo, Mary leveled
Dare I
up
say,
again.
I think you're being a good influence on me.
Keep your voice down. Those lunatics will hear you.
Look! They have captives.
Yes, I'm aware of that, but can I go this way
Over
first?
here. Let me out before these cultists kill me.
No, maybe not. That is meant to be the way that I'm supposed to go. Hang on. These that way first. Okay, I'm coming.
Help! Help! Somebody!
Keep your voice down. Those lunatics will hear you.
Can't you do it, Bastion? Seriously?
Over here. Let me out before these cultists kill me.
Let me out too! There's a cult of Sithis in these caves! They sacrifice people! Thank you. We've been here for days.
Hate it when things talk over each other. Been here for days?
You should get out of here too, stranger. These people, the Unmakers, they're crazy. I think they're preparing to sacrifice people. Why would anyone want to do such a thing?
Hey, baby, not yet. We're looking for a Breton named Quisley Silvel. Have you seen him?
I've met no one by that name, but that doesn't mean he isn't here somewhere. The only non-cultist I've seen in days was a dark elf who sneaked by a short time ago. She motioned for us to wait and left without a word. I should go.
Wait! Who are these people? Why did they take you prisoner?
They're cultists, I think. They follow someone called the Daughter of Sithis, and they talk about sacrifices to the Unmaker. I was on the road to Gideon when they grabbed me. Can I go now?
Take the passage to the south and be careful.
Before we continue,
Hey,
let's
baby,
talk
not
a
yet.
moment.
Hold on, Bubba. You'll have to hold it.
Cultists? That explains some of the decoration in here. So much
Come on,
for
lay
the
down.
smuggler hypothesis. I didn't expect to have to fight through a nest of cultists to extract Quisley from this mess, but so be it. What's he gotten himself
Just
mixed
gone and
up in
defeated
now?
a whole big thing of cultists. Do you know anything about Sithis cults?
What's there to know? They worship a god of death, darkness, and primordial chaos. Nothing good can come of that. Quisley's always getting into trouble, but it usually
Blackwood
involves
could
love
get
or
saved from that.
dice. He could be in real danger this time.
The widow saw Tanari Vales come through not long ago. She wants Quisley alive too.
Allowing Quisley to be dragged off to angry criminals is not much of an improvement. While Quisley might deserve it, I can't let Tanari Vales get him either. I want to try to grab one of these cultists and get some answers.
Why are you responsible for Quisley?
It's a long story. Suffice it to say, I owe his family a great debt. Quisley and I were more or less raised together. The Silvels count on me to watch out for him, or help him if he needs it.
So you and Quisley are like brothers?
That's what the Silvels say when they need me to help him. But he's their son. I'm just someone they raised. Forgive me if I sound ungrateful. They took me in and made sure I was clothed, educated, trained. They didn't have to do that.
How many times have you had to get Quisley out of trouble?
I've lost count. He does as he pleases. Unfortunately, what pleases him seems to land him in hot water. Every time. This, though, how Quisley stumbled into a cult's clutches, I can only guess.
He's all playful, everybody. He's got his banana. You said you owed the Silvels a debt?
I'm the son of Lord Martel Hallex, the traitor.
A traitor? I haven't heard of him.
I suppose the story's not well known outside of court circles. My father was one of High King Emmerich's most trusted advisors. But when I was only a toddler, he plotted to secretly murder Emmerich and appoint himself regent. So I'm told.
What happened?
He failed, of course. Others in my family were implicated in the plot. The High King stripped House Hallex of its titles and domains. My mother died of shame.
I was far too young to
Aw.
have been a part of it, though, so the Sylvels took me in.
Oh, okay. Right, let's keep looking. Give me that bloody ring, give me that banana! It's my banana! Sorry, everybody. Can't resist whenever my Whiffy wants to play. It's all about spending time with him, eh? What about spending time with this one while he's around? Hmm? 'Cause they ain't got you forever. No.
Looks like the ruin just sunk into the ground here.
I'd love for you to be. Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it? Ruin sunk into the ground. It's awesome. Hey baby, hey baby. Or maybe it was built deliberately to be here. Oh.
Let's corner one of these cultists. They might know what's happened to Quisley.
Corner a cultist.
I'm not really with them. Don't hurt me.
Ooh, backpack. With nothing of note in it. Dang it. Right, who? Where's the other one? You. Come here.
You there! Stop!
Oh, you ran away. Hasn't you done?
You'd better not lay a finger on me. You have no idea who you're dealing with.
Xanathar, give me patience.
Fluvius Salva.
What is the meaning of this intrusion? Who are you people? What do you think you're doing here? I warn you, I am favored by the daughter of Sithis. She will avenge every injury you inflict on me.
We need information. We're looking for Quisley Sylvel.
Quisley Sylvel? He belongs to Lalaeus now. She is the daughter of Sithis, and none dare defy her. Leave while you can. You're fools if you think you can save him from her.
Yeah, I like the idea of this one. I'm going to intimidate him. If anything happens to Quisley, you're not walking out of here alive.
No! No! Quisley is Lalaeus's consort. You'll find them in the Fane of Scorn. I think the way there is back the way you came. Or maybe ahead. He's safe for now, though. They've got someone else to sacrifice today. Please, don't hurt me.
Another sacrifice?
They caught a dark elf sneaking around. Even now, she faces the death of the Crystal Fangs in the ritual room just ahead. But Lalaeus isn't there. She and her brother are in the Fane below. Your Quisley is with them, I think.
Who are you people, anyway?
We follow Sithis, Serpent of Chaos, Unmaker, Bringer of Endings. The daughter of Sithis claims this place has been sacred to the Unmaker for years uncounted. Only when all has been consumed in the jaws of the void can the world be reborn.
Why would you join a cult devoted to such things?
War tears the Empire apart. Daedric sorcery scourges the land. Chaos reigns. In times such as these,
Oh, I should have had a hay fever tablet.
but power is greater than chaos. It seemed pretty exciting and different. Now I'm not so sure. I didn't really expect all the killing.
Bastian, what do you want to do with this cultist?
I don't believe him. I think he knows more than he says he does. The daughter of Sithis? The Fane of Scorn? I don't believe it. Quisley's fallen in with death worshippers?
Is Quisley the type to join a cult?
Hardly. The only thing that interests Quisley is himself. Either these Sithis followers hid their true nature to lure him in, or he's so besotted with a woman that he doesn't realize he's in danger. Either way, I'd better get him out of here.
What about Teneri Vales?
I'm not sure I believe this sniveling cultist, but we shouldn't let anyone get sacrificed. Not even Tenare Vels. Let's split up. You keep going, in case he's telling the truth. I'll see if I can find out more about the daughter and the Fane.
I'll see you later.
Please, I'll tell you anything you want. Just let me go.
Okay. Anything else can happen? No? Alright then.
I know where a map of this place is. It's not far. Just, don't hit me.
Helpful of you. What else can you tell me?
Okay. Well, I'm Dark Brotherhood, so do I really care about the sacrifice? Not particularly. I think she deserves to die. Because I'm an evil cowbag on this character, so yeah, why not? I'm gonna let her die. Okay, have fun.
Break these crystals! Please, they're killing me!
Can I, like, not sacrifice her? I want to kill her! Oh, man! Really? Oh, I've not option but to do it. Now that sucks.
Praise Vec. Thank you, stranger. Let's talk somewhere safer.
That's annoying. The one moment I think to stay true to it, just like I didn't do with Miri. I can't do it!
Those idiots were going to sacrifice me to Sithis.
I do a lot of that myself.
Ugh, my skin still feels like I've got 1,000 tiny spiders biting me. That was horrible. Oh, and thank you. I don't know what someone like you is doing here, but I won't argue with Providence.
I'm helping Bastion Hallex find his foster brother.
Ah, the dutiful and not terribly clever mage. I'll bet he's angry with me. I took care not to inflict any permanent damage on him, and I fully intended to set him free just as soon as I finish here. It's business, not personal.
I freed Bastion and found your contract with Lars Zell.
Then you understand my predicament. I need Sylvel if I want Lars Tull off my back. But it's not worth getting myself killed over. Help me get out of here and I'll help you. I got a look at a map, so I think I know where you can find Sylvel.
What do you know about this place?
Not much. Lars Tull suspected that Quisley was hiding out in a smuggler's cave on the coast. I thought I'd have to check them all. Then I ran into your friend, Bastion. I knew there was something off about the smuggler story, though. It didn't fit.
How much of a debt does Quisley Seville owe Lars Tull?
He must be in deep, if Lars Tull is willing to write off what I owe to get his claws on Quisley. Too bad for him, but it's a chance for me to get out of a bad situation. Lars Tull makes a good living from other people's mistakes. Or desperation.
How did you end up in debt to Lars Tull?
I borrowed gold against imagined winnings, like every gambler ever. You ask a lot of questions. Not to be rude, but I'd really rather find Quisley and get out of here. These cultists already tried to sacrifice me once, after all.
You said something about a map.
I found notes left behind by some unfortunate scholar. He'd apparently come here to make a survey of the ruins. I hope he had the good sense to retreat when he found fresh evidence of occult presence. More likely, he came to a bad end.
Did you see anything about a chamber called the Fane of Scorn?
I did. It's all the way down at the end of this maze, naturally. The scholar's notes hinted that it's an abandoned temple, once dedicated to Sithis. Well, probably not abandoned now.
Okay.
Good. I saw a rough map of this place before I got caught, so I think I know where to go. I'll keep out of your way if you run into more cultists.
Work with me here.
No condition for it.
Sorry, I kind of wasn't listening to what you were saying. I decided to get on with it.
Kill these trespassers.
Unmake a Nightblade. Well, you weren't a very good Nightblade, were you?
Oh, damn. Dead end and a vampire in a cage. This isn't terribly helpful. There's got to be a way through. I know what I saw on the map. Maybe the map showed a passage that isn't here?
A vampire in a cage. Hello!
You're not part of this cult, are you? In fact, you appear to be
Maybe
lost.
managed to go through the blinking bars.
Your dark elf friend watches me with no small amount of suspicion. Perfectly understandable, but I'm not a slave to my hunger. Why are you wandering around Deepscorn Hollow anyway? The daughter of Sithis is fond of sacrificing strangers.
We're searching for a Breton named Quistley Silvel.
I have heard the name. The daughter of Sithis herself has him. These miserable Sithis pretenders. I can show you the passage you seek. I'll consider it payback for the way they locked me up.
What? That would be helpful.
They hid the switch for a secret door under that crate over there by the wall. Clever, if one is a child. I cannot believe I thought these weak-minded fools might have a genuine insight into the dark mysteries of Sithis.
Tell me more about the daughter of Sithis.
Lalace is a noble from Leowen who made a game of dabbling in dark lore. As I understand it, she found this place and managed to wake a presence that had been sleeping here for ages. She surrendered to the darkness eagerly. I doubt that it cared.
What about the socialites who follow her?
Fools and dilettantes bewitched by the daughter's powers. They believe she is the living embodiment of Sithis' dark will, servant of an ancient power. But the only power she serves is her own avarice and lust, like any greedy mortal.
Thank you for your help.
Huh. Surprisingly helpful.
You shut up.
Wait. Would you do me a favor in return?
What?
Perhaps before you rush off, you might unlock this cell? A favor in return for my showing you the switch? Let me again assure you, I'm in control of my urges. I shall not harm you.
First tell me how you wound up in that cell.
I came here hoping the temple held answers about my condition. But the cultists discovered me as I fed upon an unwary noble from Gideon. The daughter of Sithis was intrigued, but when she realized I had not yet mastered my powers, she locked me away.
Why don't you just turn to mist?
Yes, that would be an elegant solution to my predicament. I'm afraid that I'm rather new to this state of being. I haven't figured out that trick yet.
How do I know you won't attack us?
I'm still capable of gratitude, stranger. I just want to be free of this place. I came here expecting something quite different.
Even if he does attack me, I'll kill him. At the end of the day, I'm a werewolf. Can't really do this to my, you know. Yeah.
Perhaps before you rush off, you might unlock this cell? A favor in return for my showing you. I came here hoping. Yes, I'm still capable of gratitude.
I did say that. Oh, okay. Had to just leave. That was weird. Sorry. Here. You attack, I kill. Mean it.
Thank you. Perhaps the friend you seek might still be alive.
I knew it. I never grow tired of being correct. This should take us right to the cult's hidden temple. Come on.
I'm a-coming. I'm a-coming.
Hold up a moment before we go on. I've been thinking.
Oh, that sounds dangerous.
I stumbled headlong into a bad situation once already. I do try to learn from my mistakes. I've been thinking. There's a good chance we won't find Quistley Silvel alive.
What happens if you return empty-handed?
Nothing good. I wouldn't go so far as to say that it comes down to bringing Quistley in, or taking his place, but it's close.
I really need to be free of Lars Tull. I barely persuaded him to give me this chance. I won't get another one.
What do you suggest then?
This may sound ghoulish, but if Quisley is dead, I'd like his signet ring. It's big, gold, and set with rubies. If I bring it back to Lars Tull, it will show that I held up my end of our bargain, and he would take it in payment of my debt.
We need to locate Quisley first, alive or dead.
Someone's coming!
Oh, there you are. I'm afraid I wasted my time on that cultist. He knew nothing. Glad I caught up to you.
Ugh.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
You put the fear... You put the fear of the gods into our captive cultist. He was sobbing on the floor when I gave up and left. I did meet a surprisingly talkative vampire, though. He told me which way you went. Seriously, do not turn your back on Tanare.
Have you learned anything more about this cult?
Our weepy friend told me that Quisley's quite taken with this daughter of Sithis. Figures. My guess is he told her his family is wealthy, so she's keeping him alive for ransom. We'll probably find them in the shrine they call the Fane of Scorn.
Tanari knows where the Fane is, although she thinks Quisley may have been sacrificed already.
She seems like the sort who expects the worst. I remain optimistic. I don't always get along with Quisley, but I don't want him to end up sacrificed by the cult. Or turned into some crime boss's object lesson for that matter.
Someone has to pay Quisley's debts in Leowyn.
Not at the cost of his life. I'll figure out something. I always do. But, just in case, warn Tanari that she'd better not try anything foolish when we get Quisley. She caught me off guard once. It won't happen again.
Let's just find him first, and then we can sort it all out.
You're not even going to apologize, are you?
I'm sorry?
Just keep your distance from Quisley. He's my responsibility.
So honorable. I like the way this is the cinematics here. Sorry for the sniffling, everybody. My nose is a little bit on the runny side because of the it's really irritated with the whole hay fever problem that I'm having right now. So please bear with me. I'm trying to mute my mic every time I have a big spell of it, but I'm just so used to just doing it on a very regular basis because I suffer regularly for the stuff. So it's just kind of a force of habit, second nature, if you will. I barely notice it anymore. That's how often it happens.
Off with you, Swit!
Ah! I'm stunned! Because I'm so stunning. Well, they're so stunning. Because they stunned me. No, I don't want to talk to you. Go away. Get out of my sights. I just want to get in, find out what's happened, and get out. Taking too long. I don't think there's enough in for our next episode nowadays.
Quisley!
I'm no use in a fight right now. I'll keep back.
I'll just... oh dear. I'll get out of the way.
Arise, my brother. Kill these trespassers.
God, I hate it when dialogue's... Ugh.
Alright.
Thinking over for that, you know, cross over. See your brother? Look, your brother just died. Right before your eyes.
Signal when ready.
I need to grab Quisley before he runs off again. The little bastard.
Where did she go? Tanari. Don't know.
How dare you? Lelise would never have hurt me. She said so.
She murders people. You idiot! You were probably next.
I'm not talking to you, Bastion, nor to that rude dark elf that just laughed at me.
Well, I'm just gonna casually loot everything, so you know. Would you speak to a thief? Hi, Quisley,
You
Sylvel.
spoiled everything!
God.
You and that lumbering oaf my father insists on sending to make my life miserable, and whoever that dark elf is, barging in and ruining my life. Who do you people think you are?
We saved your life. The cultists plan to sacrifice you.
Well, that's just your opinion. Everybody here treated me as a guest of honor. And Lelace, the daughter of Sithis, chose me to be her consort. She told me that she'd give me the kiss of Sithis soon. Why would you ruin this for me?
Oh. Oh. I want to go this one. Tanari says that Lars Tool wants a word with you.
That is no concern. Wait. Did you say Lars Tull? Is that why the Dark Elf's here? I've seen her in his headquarters out here. I may owe him some gold.
Bastion tells me your parents demand your presence.
I can't believe they sent Bastion after me again. They treat me as if I were a wayward child. I am perfectly capable of managing my own affairs. I refuse to go.
You're lucky to be leaving this place alive, whoever claims you.
Claim me? I am not some sack of flour to be bargained over. Oh, very well. Bastion works for me, indirectly. I'll go with him. I can write a promissory note for the Dark Elf to deliver to her thug of a boss. He's a terrible person.
I'm not sure the decision is up to you, Quisley.
Bastion doesn't seem very fond of Quisley. I can't imagine why. We compared notes while you were talking with that simpering idiot. Bastion said he might have an idea that would solve things for both of us.
You don't want to deliver Quisley to Lars Toll?
Years ago, I lost everything trying to get my brother out of a fishy trading scheme. Lars Toll offered to help me. I'm still paying for it. It would be grand to be done with Lars Toll and to pull one over him at the same time.
That sounds risky.
If Bastion's willing to work with me, and perhaps forget about the knocked out and tied up business, I think we might have room for a compromise.
I'll speak with him and see what he's thinking.
Once we get Quisley out of here, I'm done. I've paid my debt to his family 3 times over. All right. I think I know how to sort this out. If Tanare is prepared to listen, that is. I'm willing to overlook the knock on the head to settle this.
What's your plan?
First, we need to get Quisley out of Blackwood. Tanare doesn't have anything personal against him. Well, no more than anyone else who meets him. But the criminals she'd bring Quisley to might kill him.
Will Quisley go along with that?
I'll threaten to tell his parents about this whole affair unless he cooperates and goes straight back to Daggerfall. Quisley knows that Lord Sylvel can cut him off. It's the only threat that actually scares him. He would have to earn a living.
What about Tanari?
I think we can all walk away from this. We ship Quisley home, secretly. Then we make sure that Tanare has something she can take back to Lars Tull. Thank you, friend. I think Lord Sylvel would agree that you've earned your payment.
Okay.
What do you think, Tanare? Are you willing to give it a try?
I'll need to bring Lars Toll proof of Quisley's demise.
What kind of proof would you need?
I'm clearly not dead!
If I bring Quisley's signet ring to Lars Toll, he'll believe me.
That's what I was thinking. I'll tell the Sylvels that Quisley sold the ring to pay his debt.
I'm right here!
That ring should work. It might even cover most of Quisley's debt.
What? My ring? I'm not giving you a damn thing! Bastion, keep that woman away from me!
Oh, nice. I like that.
Here you go. I'll make sure Quisley understands to stay away from Blackwood.
Thank you. This should clear my account with Lost Tull. And perhaps clear yours with this ingrate and his family too.
We should leave this place.
Good
I'll
boy.
see Quisley on his way when he comes around.
It's like I'm walking with a limp. Walking, walking, walking. Right, I'm done walking. I'm running now. 25 minutes left. Public dungeon time, maybe? That's Bastion done. At least I've got his companionship. Except unless there's something at the end of it, outside here. Possible. Did say I'd unlocked him, so let's have a little look. There is a yellow arrow. Oh, that is my boss. Okay. Doesn't seem like anyone's waiting for me outside here. That wasn't a abrupt end, but okay. Right, we'll go to the Way Shrine. And we will head on our way to the public dungeon. And that will probably about do it for this episode. I want to make sure I mean, it would have been nice to have had Bastion at the climax, but more ways than one. But I wanted to make sure we had enough time to get him first, because I didn't want to do this and then have no time for Bastion.
It's
So
kind of walking anyway.
that's why. No, what did I do that for? Ow! That's why I came in this order. Whew. Right, I am aware that there is a sky shard, not sky shard, a wave shrine up there. There is a sky shard there too, but I'm not getting it because I didn't get to it properly. Ooh, ruin. Oh, that's our ruin that we've been to. That's where we saved the crows. Let's get this way shrine and we'll head right into the public dungeon. Woo! Probably could get the ruin, but it's just another alien well. You've seen 2, 3, more, maybe more already. I don't think you're missing much. We should maybe get to the pathway, just in case there's any NPCs / quests to bump into on it. Oh, snow on the mountain in the distance there. That so pretty. Oh, is it snowing around? I don't even know what that is. Might be something through the clouds. Okay, we're on the path still, and this is where the path goes off. Okay, so no quest there yet. Oh, there's a place of interest there, a crafty place. Sweet. And now we are at the public dungeon. Let's do this. Hello.
It's hard to imagine, but that abbey was once a thriving bazaar, bustling with commerce and teeming with people. Nothing left but rot and overgrowth, and an abundance of dangerous beasts. Well, there is one thing that I hope remains from that time.
What's that?
The
My glasses
golden
on, my eyes get
anvil
sore.
that once graced Xanathar's abbey when it was still a place of wealth and commerce. It is a holy
Soon,
relic
baby.
that was stolen and hidden away by avarice. I hope to learn its true whereabouts for the resolutes of Xanathar, my order.
Any luck?
I did not expect quite so many deadly creatures nesting in the abbey when I set out.
Ooh.
Otherwise, I would have enlisted fighters before departing. Priests of Xanathar are not known for their might, but we have deep pockets. Are you for hire?
I am. I'll help you find the golden anvil.
The golden anvil was hidden away by the bazaar's arbitrator, Gavos Duar. We should search the abbey and learn all we can from Gavos's fall. It may lead us to the anvil's ultimate resting place.
Tell me more about this golden anvil we are searching for.
The golden anvil was said to have once been unremarkable iron, worked tirelessly by a pious smith to build a simple trading post.
Zenithar transformed the anvil to gold, blessed with divine prosperity for that honest labor. And the Abbey was born.
You think a treasure like that was left here?
Most likely. It's well known that Gavos hid the anvil away before he was overthrown, but nothing seemed to indicate that it was removed from the Abbey. With Zenithar's grace and some hard work, perhaps we'll have better luck finding it.
What else do you know about this place?
As I've said, the Abbey was once a great bazaar, but that alone didn't make it special. Here, people of all kinds exchanged not just objects, but ideas, pieces of their culture. They saw the foreign as something to be valued. Sadly, it didn't last.
And what happened?
Those who valued coin more than commerce infested it, until their greed utterly corrupted Zenithar's Abbey. Gavos Duar and his ilk destroyed this wonderful place with their avarice. Not even the anvil was enough for him, it seems.
Who was Gavos Duar?
As arbitrator of the bazaar, he was responsible for the peacekeeping forces. Gavos and his soldiers were the only ones permitted to be armed, in the interest of preventing violent disputes. It didn't take long for him to abuse that power.
What happened to him?
The rumors claimed that he used his office to enrich himself and drove this place to ruin through tax, tariff, and embezzlement. Gavos was overthrown eventually, but the anvil was never recovered, and neither was the prosperity it provided.
I'd like to know more about your faith.
You are not familiar with the resolutes of Zenithar?
No.
We are keepers of the resolutions, the temples of the divine provider. We offer succor and instruction to those who provide honest labor or wealth. Those who follow our teachings prosper.
What are Zenithar's teachings?
The foundations of civilization and prosperity, labor, commerce, and exchange.
Okay.
Zenithar smiles upon those who work for themselves and others. Through fair and honest trade, we better the world. The teachings show how best to conduct business.
Oh, okay. Right. Here we go. I'm done speaking. I want to get on and get finished because, oh my god, I can't believe it. I'm so glad I've done the extra hour and a half because now we should be completed with the zone. Ooh, exciting. Exciting. Ooh. Zenithar's Abbey. It's more Zenithar's Abbey, but still.
So much rot and squalor. Will any record of Gavos or the anvil have survived?
Don't know.
The history of this abbey and its fall into ruin remain clouded in mystery. All I know for certain is that the golden anvil was never recovered. We should search for surviving records from Gavos' time. Some trail to follow, however waterlogged.
Any thoughts on where we might find clues?
The bazaar, of course. But this abbey also had a thriving port. And despite its size, if you wish to conduct business in secret, like plot to overthrow a tyrant, you would need to do it somewhere secluded, like the outer grounds.
Okay.
Some of the buildings and stalls seem intact. Let's start there.
This should help.
Maybe I should just be a little bit interesting and we should use Bastion for a change. Hi, Bastion. Fancy some levels? Oh, what are you wearing? Oh. He's
I'll
very
be just
tattooed.
a step behind you.
I like that. Very tattooed. I might just keep him in a bathers and robe. You know, I'm a little pervert. Bastion just got an ability. Right, okay. Sorry, Bastion, but I will be stealing a load of things. I hope you realise. Where am I going? Okay. We have Minotaurs! Minotaurs! Ow! I came into this bit, I'm not sure. Oh, Miri would love me to kill those, for sure. They're goblins. Okay, down here. Bastion definitely seems to do more damage, as in, like, he actually does stuff. I never see Miri doing as much. Okay, I'm in here, I'm in the bazaar. Oh, please don't make me have to read this. A caravan of Argonians came through today, managed to haggle for several jars of a strange tree sap. Might make a fair profit if arbitrator Gavos doesn't come up with yet another inane rule to strangle free trade. I pray to Xenophar he'll spare me a droning lecture on why tree fluids can't be traded within the bazaar. Must be nice living on the fat of the land without having to do any real work yourself. It's us merchants keeping the goods and gold flowing here. Obstructing trade is bad enough, but I heard he's barred anyone from seeing the golden anvil. Standing between us and the divine is a bridge too far. I won't stand for it, and I'm not alone.
That confirms that Gavos stole the golden anvil away. But where?
Okay. Lots of people! Lots of things! Big wolves! Okay, this is where Miri probably would be helpful with her healing, but we're all good. It's all fine. I'm not dying. Yet. Ugh. What's up there? Oh, it's icy. That looks like a rife spot for a possible sky shard. How does one get up there? Not this way, that's for sure. That's where I just was. Okay. Just, oh yay, something sold! Woo! Ow, I was blocking! Damn it! Okay, so I assume we can't go up there then. Alright then, fine. Into the door. Into the cloister. Huh. Oh, must have been able to go that way then. I don't know.
For glory!
Glory? Why are you shouting for glory? Okay, trade port. Sunk into the water. No, I don't want to talk to you.
Good eye.
Inscribed shard. Oh. 50 of these you can replace. You can get a replica of Xanathar Arditum Gate. Oh. 50 of them? And I'm assuming it's just kill a bunch of rubbish to get it. So I'm going to be farming in here a fair bit. Close a bit. Complete that.
Don't think. Move.
I like the logic there. You're paralysed. Don't think. Move. It's like, well, if I'm paralysed, then I can't move, can I? Dumbass. that again. Okay. Are we going the right way? No sky shards anywhere? Okay. As it's this way somewhat as well, I'm just going to go back through where we came from. Oh, hang on. What's up here? What?
Let's go!
I don't know why they did that, but fine. Oh, just as well we came this way. This is where we wanted to go. It's happening, my dear. The soldiers have turned on Arbitrator Gavos. I heard he's locked himself in the Abbey's Adytum, so the trade ministers are going to magically steal him inside. The irony is delicious. They've done a great service to us, making all of this happen. Our baby will be able to grow up in a free city where the citizens decide how to conduct their affairs, not some armed warlord declaring edicts from on high, or edicts from on high. What do you say we name him after one of the liberators, Ralos, Estir, or Quentin? Which trade minister do you like most? We can discuss once you return from your fathers.
These merchant lords may be the last people to see Gavos alive, but did they find the anvil?
Oh, there's a chest in there. No, I don't care about the chest. Oh yeah, I do. Screw it.
Wake up! Clear your head!
Right. Sorry, Bastian. Let's get Miri out so I can get better loot from this chest. Thank you. Okay, Bastian back out so I can get him leveled up.
You need to keep moving.
I am moving. What are you having I'm doing? Killing things, dumbass. Ah! Ambush! Ambush! What did I expect? Ah, Max! Steady, baby!
Sheath your weapons. The battle is won.
I don't know if I want to. I'm a nervous wreck. They jumped on me. Bastian! Ah! They were so evil. I did nothing to do to condone that. They just jumped on me. Oh, lies. Anyway. There we go. Back into the crystal again. So I do need to go where the other door was. Into the north. I think I do, don't I? Yep. Straight ahead. I'm going to try my hardest to avoid killing everything if I can. Go ways that people have been, so they've cleared it for me. Yay! Thank you so much. So just run through. I don't want to waste too much time here. We've got 6 minutes. I'm still not through it. And I still haven't found one of the actual bosses from the arch either. It's funny. Ah, my nose. It's like something, it's like a feather's on my nose that's itching it. Ah! No matter how much scratch I do, it doesn't Ugh, doesn't fix it. Oh, is that a chest? It is a chest. Mary, I need you, love. Okay. Thank you. Bastian, come back out now.
Where's he now? Well done.
I bet it's down in there, isn't it? Look at that. Over there. I reckon it's through this. No? Oh, maybe this is just a boss room. Okay. Never mind. Scratch that idea. Oh, another chest? Oh my god. Mary, you come. Bastian, actually come. Okay. Rebel friends. Things will move quickly soon.
Let's go find a problem to solve.
There's a plan to liberate the
maybe
Abbey
get paid
from
for
that
it.
tyrannical arbitrator Gavos. I spoke to his soldiers and learned they're not so different from the rest of us, just trying to earn a living and provide for their families. They don't like what their boss has been doing either, and they're willing to help the people stop it. With them on our side, we can topple the arbitrator without a fight. The trade ministers plan to imprison arbitrator Gavos if he refuses to yield his power. They've already hired mages to fashion a magic seal made of 3 sigils, one for each of the trade ministers. All 3 of them would have to agree to release him, so you can pretty much guarantee that bastard will never see the light of day again. Meet me at the usual place tonight, and I'll explain our plans for what happens after.
Gavos must not have been popular if even his own soldiers turned on him.
Come over here, so we don't aggro anything.
Let me see those documents for a moment. These confirm that Arbitrator Gavos hid the anvil, but not where. There was a rebellion led by the trade ministers that even Gavos's guards sided with, and he locked himself in the Abbey's adytum.
Do you think that's where he kept the anvil?
I think that's very likely.
Me too.
An adytum is a sacred place within a temple. Only the clergy are permitted within. It would have been within the arbitrator's authority to keep it locked and guarded, even from the trade ministers. His personal sanctuary.
And when he wouldn't surrender, they sealed him in.
So it would seem. If the adytum remains sealed, we'll need the 3 sigils mentioned here to open it. They were last in the possession of the Abbey's 3 trade ministers that we know of. We should search their holdings.
We have to find them first.
Many of these bazaars had a directory to allow patrons to find goods and shops. We should see if we can find mention of the 3 trade ministers, Ralos, Quentin, or Esdir. That should give us an idea where each of them did business.
Who were the trade ministers?
Powerful merchant clergy who organized the trades of the Abbey's bazaar. They were the ones who led the Abbey to great prosperity before Gavos seized power.
If they successfully overthrew Gavos, why did this place sink into ruin?
A good question. Perhaps the cost of that victory was too high, or Gavos's desecration was too great for Zenithar to forgive. If anyone was to have kept records of what actually transpired, it would be the trade ministers.
Oh God, Miri. See another chest spawned. Oh, a master one. was close. Okay. Bastian, back out come. Back out you come. Right.
I'm ready to face anything.
At the moment, I'm going to try and run past all this and get back out of here. I just want to get further in. I just feel like I haven't gotten anywhere. I feel like you're levelling a lot easier than Miri, but it might be because you're at the low ends, but it might also be because I'm in the public dungeon. But either way, Miri's been with me for a little while, and Jesus Christ, you are just going up the levels and just eating that experience. Go back to the cloister. Trying to rush because we're on 1 hour 31 now, so I'm trying to push speed. But dialogues.
The day will be ours.
The day is already ours. It's the night you have to worry about. Oh shoot! Where did all this come from? Do you have to pull it off?
Victories? That might be useful.
Yeah, it might be. Right. Take Robin. Ralos, ancient and magical wares. Quentin's southeastern bazaar. Esther's alchemical. So east central, southeastern, northwestern.
The letters mentioned the 3 trade ministers. Now that we have the directory, it should lead us right to their holdings.
Right, we're going then. We're going in. Hopefully we're behind that group. Oh no, no, those things are spawned there. I'm just going to keep running. Damn it. Oh shoot. Ah! Cheetah! That's cheating! What are you doing in the car? That's fucking awesome.
Attack!
Oh, hello. It's alright, I saved you. Haha, done before it got to you. See what I mean? I'm clever. I'm good. Don't worry guys, I will finish this. Doesn't matter how long the last episode is, it's the last episode. We will get it done. Oh, oh no. Oh, it's my companion's thing. I'm just scooching around my screen.
That's got it.
Oh, this one.
What?
Wasn't reading
The
it.
soldiers were bribed? After all that talk about righteous rebellion, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Okay. The dead boss somewhere. Oh, over there somewhere. Oh, sky shard. Oh, how did? Oh, hang on. I can get it through the wall. Oh, Julianne, you got in the way, asshole. Stop it. No. Fucking had it again. Piss off. Haha, good that time, you arsehole. Nice try. Jump down here. Sorry, guys. way? Yeah, looks like I am. No. Okay, yes, I was acutely aware there was a sky shard somewhere there. I did not follow the map to the sky shard. I've just literally been trying to get the quest. Just in case there was any doubt. Okay. Decrepit chest. Oh, a sigil key.
There must have been little trust between the trade ministers for them all to have hidden their sigil keys from each other.
I'm assuming that letter, that bit, as much as I would have loved to have read it, I didn't want to spend so much time reading when I kind of wish I did, but I don't want to spend so much reading when we're already over time. I didn't want to spend a lot of it doing that, so I'm assuming that's why we got an extra dot on the map, that he's hid the key somewhere else and it was written in that book, in that note. Oh, hello, Quentin's. Friend, I will have the anvil for you soon, since everyone already believes it was stolen by Gavos Duar. No one here will ever miss it. I only need to arrange some help from 2 of my fellow ministers. They've been a bit uncooperative lately, but I'm sure once I introduce them to the Minotaur bodyguard you provided, they will become far more agreeable. There cannot be any delay, however. If they suspect anything, I may not be able to secure the anvil for you, so please come to Xenophus Abbey as soon as you can. When you arrive, meet me behind the forge and fires, and I should have everything we need. Well, the trade ministers were the ones that got greedy.
So they knew where Gavos had the anvil. They just wanted the opportunity to steal it for their own gain, instead of returning it to the people.
Oh, poor Jose. Oh, poor Gua. Poor Woofy. What the hell? Is there a way I can release you? Set you free? So they've been trapped there forever? Oh, it's Bastion. I thought it was a cultist. I was trying to kill him. Okay, Estes. Rados and Quentin must think I am as much a fool as Gavos. I know what they're up to. With him out of the picture, they're expanding their stock. Forbidden magical relics, aggressive exotic beasts. They're trading anything and everything they can get their greedy hands on. Well, I won't have it said that they... Well, I won't have it said that they left old Esdir in the dust. I have a shipment of skooma coming in, and I'll make sure I'm the only one selling it in the entire abbey. People will tire of their trinkets and wild pets soon enough, but there will always be a market for skooma. Quentin has been talking about the anvil, saying it has a buyer lined up and we should retrieve it to sell. If it's truly worth the effort, he's likely to want it all for himself. I moved my sigil, just to be safe, to my favourite drinking spot perched high above the busy streets.
Trade Minister Esdir trafficked in skooma. No wonder Xanathar abandoned them.
Damn it. What a wild goose chase. How annoying. Ooh, big skeever. Mother skeever. Woo! You have feasted. You're more like a Durzog than a skeever. Oh. Well, I was up here earlier. There's one sigil. Oh, 2 sigils. Okay, I didn't even realize I got the other one. Oh, dear me. How do I get in there? Oh. Yeah? Up here. Okay. Round in circles I go, like a teddy bear. Ow, balls, hello. Oh.
Come on, get out of there!
Will you shut up and leave me alone? I'm fine. The ice will disappear. Just kill the things. Found the key. Kill it. Kill it. Bastian, do your job. Thank you. Okay. Woo! Thank you. Perfect timing. How delightfully helpful of you. Come on, coward. Let's move. Oh. Boss is back. Let's kill the boss. Let's kill one of our first ones. Minotaurs are so clunky. So slow. Put him in!
It worked! The additum is unsealed. Let's not waste another moment.
Yeah, let's not. We are on. Might have had enough time to do the second episode. Look at this. Hour 42 minutes.
Is that...
How much I try and rush?
This can't be the Golden Anvil, can it?
It was abandoned to the hardships of time, as I was. But the anvil's sparkle began to fade well before the Abbey's fall. I should have worked harder.
It can't be. Are you... Kavos Duar? It's been nearly... How are you alive? This is all too much. Talk to Gavos, please. I must attend to the holy relic.
Hello, Gavos.
It seems I've finally paid my penance to Zenithar for letting this glorious place crumble. Oh, so many years alone. But I never gave up.
How did you survive being imprisoned in here?
Honest toil. Zenithar provides to those who work. Just as the seal kept out the war that raged between the trade ministers. The cracks let in the rain, and the roach, and the rays of the sun. These were my wages for care of the anvil, and prayer.
What happened to the Golden Anvil?
I barely recognize it myself. Pitted and corroded beyond repair. I did my best to preserve it. Not nearly enough. Its glow began to fade as the Abbey became corrupted by avarice, opulence, and depravity. So, I hid it away before anyone took notice.
They claimed you stole it for yourself.
I know. I had no defense against their wealth and their poisoned words.
Yeah.
The harder I fought
Such is
to
the life
curb
of
their
people with money.
ambitions, the more I became their common enemy. Once I was gone, though, they were free to fight among themselves. They tore this place apart.
I should discuss this with Daluin.
I can still feel Zenithar's
Daluin.
presence
I don't know.
here,
Whatever.
however faint. All is not lost. For what it's worth, I believe Gavos speaks the truth. I can see great care has been taken for this anvil, in spite of the toll of years and the corruption of the Abbey. Zenithar has not fully abandoned this house.
So your quest was successful?
Almost. The Golden Anvil hangs on by a thread, thanks to Gavos' care. But it will fade completely if Zenithar's faith in us is not renewed. There is hope, both for the Anvil and, Zen willing, the Abbey.
What do you mean?
Zenithar is the divine of honest work and just rewards. You have labored tirelessly on the behalf of his faithful. The first pure, unsullied toil this place has seen in ages. Let us dedicate our compact in the name of Zenithar, in his holy house.
And will that restore the anvil?
No, only hard work can return the anvil and the Abbey to glory. But Zenithar may see that this place is worthy of redemption and renew his blessing upon them. Will you make this offering with me?
Fine, I will.
Blessed Zenithar, I bring you this laborer whose calloused hands do your blessed work. Please, lay your hand upon the anvil.
Okay.
By these hands and this coin, an honest day's work is done in your name. May it be the first of many to come. Trade be. The anvil! Zen's light shines brightly once more.
Shiny anvil.
Trade be. My work here is finally done. Now, all I ask for in return is to see the open sky.
You have earned that much and more. I'll get the door for you.
Is that not open sky enough for you? Okay. We did it. It's done. Don't know how. Well, that's Blackwood.
You have been a great boon to the resolutions of Zenithar. I could not have found the golden anvil without you, let alone save it from its ignominious fate.
What happens now?
I'll inform my order, and through our efforts, perhaps they'll be able to restore this abbey to glory. Regardless, Zenithar leaves no debts, and you more than earned your due. Take this blessed coin with all my thanks.
Okay, I mean, I should be grateful, but I mean, I was hoping it was a furnishing. That would be cool to have a little golden anvil. That'd be cute.
Even now, Zenithar is teaching me. I came seeking his blessings of wealth, and instead I find a life he spared from the sickness of greed. The true divine wealth we discovered here is that old man. I'm certain.
What makes you say that?
I didn't seek out the golden anvil for its material worth. I was in search of something touched by the divine. To have endured so long in that tiny prison, he must truly have communed with Zenithar during his captivity.
You think it's a miracle that he's alive? An actual miracle?
What else would you call it? He stayed true to the teachings and carried the resolve of Zenithar in his heart to endure, even as everything around him crumbled to dust. Faith like that is worth far more than gold. We can learn much from Gavos.
You make him sound like a saint.
If the primate agrees, he might very well become one. Miracles aside, Arbitrator Gavos is a wealth of knowledge long thought lost, and he has witnessed firsthand how even a holy temple of Zenithar can become corrupted by avarice. Lessons to remember.
Fair point.
Without you, the Abbey's downfall would remain a cautionary tale with all the wrong lessons, and poor Gavos its villain. Zenithar shone a light on the truth through you, laborer. Your works honor us both.
Oh, thank you. Well, goodbye.
I'd like you to accompany me to the resolutions of Zenithar, Gavos. Your story is one we should all hear.
If this old man still has use left in him, it's Zenithar's to command.
Hey. Oh, there we go. We're going back up there now. Ah, that's where it came out there. Alright, fine. Well, with that, folks, that's it. After I also get mugged, or attempted mugged by some wisps. But yes, that is the climax of Blackwood. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Hopefully you all had many emotional ups and downs, roller coaster, enjoyed the ride while I went through it myself too. And yeah, Blackwood completed. Here's to more in the future. I'm not sure which my next endeavour is going to be, if it's going to be the Reach or if it's going to be starting elsewhere, because I want to start doing some things there. We shall see. But until then, look in the description down below for the playlist for all of the episodes for this, and the Twitch stream is also linked there as well. And if there's anything else you want to watch, there's more on the page. If you obviously subscribe and press the notification bell, you will be notified when the videos go up. And if you come to Twitch and click follow, then you'll also be aware of when I go live, and you can tune in live and experience this with me as it unfolds. So until next time, I'll see you in the next video.